Even for those who care little about what goes on under the hood, what the latest in technical safety advances are, or who have come to the realization there is zero chance they will ever experience the sultry luxury of certain vehicles, there's nothing quite like the New York International Auto Show. Everyone who likes toys, you can find a reason to get lost on the various showroom floors. If you have never been to an auto show, specifically the New York Auto Show, the amount of cars you can look at, the amount of people that are there, and the fact that you can get into the cars and actually experience them, that is one of the great things of all time. At the show this year, and I'm going to give you a little preview here because Lauren Fix, the car coach, is set to join us from New York, and I'm going to be honest with you. We are having some technical difficulties at the moment, just making sure that we can hear her okay, so we're looking to hook up with her, and we're going to get that here in just a couple of minutes. But a few of the things that they're coming out with this year at the show. The new Jaguar XF. This is basically an aluminum car, and the aluminum vehicles are the ones getting a tremendous amount of attention at the shows right now because this is a brand new styling for the Jaguar. This is one of those cars where every year when it comes around we tell you, you're probably not going to be able to afford one. I mean, let's face it, most of us won't, but just to see that car and just to be able to be a part of it and how they're making these aluminum cars is absolutely fascinating. Mercedes-Benz is another car. There's the McLarens, there's the Fords, there's the Scions. Guess what? Now we're going to get down to somebody who can give us the insight on it because she is the #1 expert for everything on wheels. Reminds everybody, never buy retail. Race car driver, test track devotee, car coach, live from the New York Auto Show. Lauren Fix joins us right now. And Lauren, I know you're standing in front of the Jaguar, and believe me, we've known each other long enough so I can say this. The fact that you're at the auto show right now, I hate you.
Well, thanks, and don't hate me because I have a very special guest for you this year.
Go for it. We got about 2 minutes here, 2.5 minutes. It's all yours.
This is the auto show. Okay, real quick, here we go. Big launch this year. I want to bring in Ian Hoban. He is the global line director from Jaguar, and he's got some great information about this XF. This is Ian. Thank you for being here. Newsmax TV loves to have you. Can you tell us about the XF and why it's such a critical part of Jaguar's lineup?
The XF is our business sedan. That's why we've chosen to launch it here in New York. And it really is the heart of the Jaguar range, in between the XJ and the new XE. And replacing the current XF really was a huge challenge for us. It's been a phenomenally successful car, and it's grown from strength to strength. When we launched it 8 years ago, its styling and design was revolutionary. Our mission in replacing it really was to do everything that bit better, improve upon every single aspect of the car. So there's more driver focus, more agility and responsiveness, more interior space, more comfort, more luxury, more technology, more refinement. It really is taking that one step further on today's very successful car.
It's great. Have they announced what the pricing is going to be on this vehicle?
We haven't announced pricing yet, but it's comparable with the BMW 5 Series here in the States.
Okay, and so when will we see these in dealership?
So we'll be seeing these towards the fall. We're busy finalising our production plans in the UK. It's a very exciting time to be there. But yeah, we'll be seeing these in just a few months.
It is a beautiful car, and the fact that it just stands out so dramatically here at the show, I think this is one of the top things to announce. And you also we had discussed previously about the XE. That's a really important vehicle as well.
Well, the XE is a new car for us, clearly. It's now the entry point to the Jaguar brand, and the XE together with the XF and the XJ will have 3 sedans, a very powerful presence in the sedan market. So it's an exciting time for us at Jaguar.
Absolutely, and you've had some great success as well, and I was very excited that you have an SUV coming out called the F-Pace. Can you give us just a little taste?
Just a little bit about the F-Pace. It's very exciting. It's our first SUV, and it'll be a great car. Of course, it's a Jaguar, so it'll be agile, responsive, performance, and refinement. All those core Jaguar DNA values. So it's it'll be a great car.
And when do we get to see that? We're excited.
We'll show it you for the first time later on this year. Later on this year, you'll be able to see it for yourself.
Well, we absolutely look forward to it because Jaguar has really changed their full lineup.
Hey, Lauren, before you let him go.
Very impressive, and we're glad to have you on as a guest.
Thank you very much.
Lauren, before you let him go, just real quick, a question. Would you please ask him, is it correct to call it Jaguar or Jaguar? Please ask. We have to know this.
Okay, Ed would like to know, is it Jaguar or Jaguar?
Jaguar.
He says it's Jaguar. We must be saying it
in the
wrong.
spirit of global Jaguar, I guess.
In the spirit of global Jaguar. So I guess we're all correct, as long as you buy the cars, right?
That's the main thing. That's the main thing. That's right. Yeah.
All right,
Thank you so much for being a guest on Newsmax.
My
We do
pleasure.
appreciate it.
Thank you.
I just had to ask because
Go ahead,
it sounds so much better when you say, what do you own? A Jaguar? No, I own a Jaguar. It sounds so much better. Lauren, please thank him for us very much. Stand by because we're going to take a break, come back on the other side. Lauren Fix is going to continue to join us from New York because, again, I mentioned all the new cars that are there. We'll talk a little bit more about the Jag, and I'll even see if she wants to talk about a Dodge Charger. God love that woman. MidPoint continues right after this. Stay with us from the New York Auto Show. All right, let's get back live to the New York International Auto Show and the car coach, Lauren Fix. We've got about a 3 or 4 second delay here, so that's why it takes just a couple of seconds here. That's because Lauren is where I want to be right now, and when I said I hate her, that was because I actually love Lauren. We've known each other for a long time. Don't anybody get upset and write any notes. Okay, now we've seen the Jaguar, which I already want one of. I'd like one in a dark red, please. Have it at my house by next week. So let's talk about, he mentioned SUVs.
I'll do my best.
I know you will. So now we've got Mercedes-Benz is making a brand new SUV. That's got to have people lit up.
Right. Well, Mercedes-Benz is they're renumbering their nomenclature, which was a little confusing. The new GLK is the new GLE. But anyways, this is the new GLE AMG. Now, this vehicle is all about performance and style, but it is a monster. When you fire that engine up, wow. Now, anything AMG is going to be pure performance. And they also have a hybrid plug-in that they showcased last night. Now, one of the other vehicles that I found very interesting here is you're watching a lot of these performance SUVs. I mean, who wouldn't want that? But a Land Rover has the SV Autobiography. But we're talking about a $199,000 car with nothing but the best. I mean, that's really the way to go. I mean, if you can afford it, why not ride in luxury? These vehicles will be sold worldwide. So, you know, a lot of them are going to go to China and Saudi Arabia. There's a lot of money and they have no problem spending that, but there's a lot going to be here in the U.S. as well.
First time you're seeing this car here, the brand new McLaren 570 S Coupe. It's got a VA, but it's carbon fiber. And this is just something really unique.
Yeah.
I love getting to auto shows to see the cars for the very first time.
Well, the McLaren is a beautiful car. Now you're talking about a carbon fiber car. This is a very special car. It's not for everybody. When you're looking at a McLaren, you're usually talking a couple $100,000 and up. The 570C is a new vehicle for them, but they showcased it at an event last night, and the reaction to it has been pretty impressive. It is a beautiful car. This is for a collector who wants to go to the country club, maybe show off. There probably is barely enough room for a set of clubs, but hey, it's a McLaren.
Okay, I just have to write this all down now, and I'm taking copious notes because when the next contract negotiation comes, I'm almost looking for the bonus. Okay, there we go. That's fine. I want the McLaren, and I will definitely
Get me
take
one too, will ya?
Yeah, wait a minute. You probably get it before I will, the way that you talk to a lot of these people. So I got about 90 seconds left here. What's at the show from the consumer side that, I mean, the folks who are out there, that $20,000, $30,000 that they can see that's really going to be fun to look at this year?
All right, the 2016 Kia Optima is new. Now, that is their flagship car. That is absolutely a beautiful car, completely redesigned. Also, just because I'm going through a bunch of cars quickly for you, the 2016 Fiat 500X, that's an all-wheel drive with that little Fiat 500. That's been a pretty good seller for them. Last night, we were able to see the Mini Cooper Park Lane, and this is a very special edition. They're building them now. Park Lane is a very famous place in England. Really cool car, and the color of it was Earl Grey, like in the T. So that was great. We saw the Chevy Malibu, a very big, popular car. And since we're talking about the GM lineup, Cadillac showcased their vehicle, the CT6, last night. They want to go head-to-head with the Germans. We shall see, because Lincoln also brought out their Continental, and they say, we're not going to go head-to-head with the Lincoln. We are with the Cadillac. We want to go after the luxury market, and they have quiet elegance and quiet luxury. I have to say, if you haven't seen the Lincoln, at least go online and see it. That's the future of the Lincoln design. And GM's changing their lineup. Everybody's going after the same marketplace. They want to go after luxury and performance, and really that's what this show is all about. Believe it or not, it's not about electric vehicles, because people aren't buying them.
Less than 30 seconds. The best news, the geek alert here. Audi has put Tony Stark in an Audi for the Avengers
Yes.
Age of Ultron. That's the geek moment right there.
Yes, Audi's going to have the brand new R8, the new TTS, and the A3 Cabriolet, or the convertible. It's going to be in the new Tony Stark, the Marvel movie Avengers, and of course, he gets to drive them all. I would like to be the one to drive them all as well, but that's really great for Audi. I think it's a great brand partnership, and hey, you want the kids to start liking these cars early so they all aspire to own one of them down the road, and the A3 is their entry-level vehicle, so that's really smart marketing.
Better chance to get an Audi than to get a Tony Stark Iron Man outfit. That's what we have to tell them always. Lauren Fix, I wish I was with you right here. One of these years I'm going to be there. Thank you so much for joining us. Good luck. Don't forget, everybody, laurenfix.com. See you next week, Lauren. Take care.
Thanks. Take care.
Outland is next.